Okay, so now we're in 2024, and is there anything that you're seeing that people are wanting more than usual? Like, is there any kind of trend in guys that you just see that, you know, there are people, for some reason they really want this, or for some reason everybody's hating this, or just any sort of trend you see? Or even if it's a style of gun, like a concealed carry gun, or somebody's more after rifles, or...
I'm very surprised with the popularity of revolvers and how many...
Well, they're making revolver rifles now.
Right.
Those are popular.
Within, I guess, just within the last 10 years that I have been in the industry, the people who come in requesting revolvers, the age has drastically been reduced, and it makes my heart so happy to see kids our age and younger. Yes, we're still kids, all right?
Sure, at heart at least.
Everybody's a kid that walks into the gun store, I swear. But,
a lot of truth to
you
that.
know, so, but to find younger and younger generations, and the coolest thing is these young men and young ladies that come in, and their first firearm, I'm looking for a revolver.
That's awesome.
What the heck? Yes! Okay, that's so cool. So that makes me happy, just delighted, because there is really nothing simpler to own and operate. It hasn't changed in generations, which means they're still doing something right. There's nothing to improve upon other than the materials that we are using to build these. Can we make them better sights? If you look now, everything, like we mentioned last year when we went to SHOT Show, everything's trending optics ready, or the ability to install an optic on it, including revolvers.
Yeah.
Taurus came out with those optic ready, the Toros. And so those are definitely unique to see a company thinking about how the accessory market is changing and driving the firearms market as well. The ability to adjust a firearm to your preferences. You don't like the sights on it, you can put a red dot on it that you can visibly see.
Well, and even looking at that one, like, that just happens to be out. Like, that's, you change that sight out. That's great. And that's a great sight as well. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah.
To be able to see the sight.
I
know, deep smit. I should not like this as much as I do, but at some point, one of these will make its way into my collection. Oh, gosh, dang it. I'm sorry. My husband might see this. I might adopt another baby. Just putting that out there. You knew it was going to happen.
Well, you know, in all reality, there's literally videos of, like, how men can buy guns and not let their wives know. And I'm not suggesting you do that to your husband. What I'm saying is, it feels like it's probably okay if a wife does that to a husband every now and then, because the vast majority of people doing it to their spouses are men doing it to their wives.
Yeah, but who's to say it hasn't already happened? It's easier sometimes to beg forgiveness than it is to ask for permission.
I saw a billboard out by Harrisonville that it was like, had like a diamond ring on it, and somebody said something like, you know, buy this for your wife and she won't be so upset about that shotgun you just
Yes, I've seen those billboards.
Like
they're so great. Is that just like a Midwest thing, or do you think is it all across the country?
I don't know. What is it?
In the comments.
Across the country, yeah.
So billboards advertising, here's a fancy diamond so she won't be cranky about that last gun or your next gun. Is that just a Midwest
I'm sure
thing?
People around the country buy guns without their spouses knowing. I am certain about that. That I'm sure about, whether or not they advertise it or not.
We've been in on this many times. There are many spouses that will come in and purchase gifts for themselves or gifts for their spouses without their spouses knowing. And then we have to keep our lips zipped when their spouse comes in and goes, oh, I was coming in to buy that. It's not here anymore. Yeah, there was this really sweet couple and she picked it out for him, and I think he's going to have a very Merry Christmas. So fast forward after Christmas and they come back in and, oh, I can't believe that was for me.
that's cool.
That's really awesome. I love when that happens. So
I have a saying that, like when I see a gun that I really want, and like somebody will say, well, what do you think, you want to get it? And I'm like, well, I do, but I really like my wife more than the gun, so I'm going to say no.